What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into today's menu, I wanted to address my sudden disappearance from my own channel. It's been like a month or so since I uploaded, and I have a couple of reasons for that. First of all, life got in the way, had to deal with some personal issues, and just couldn't find time to do videos. Secondly, my country went into a second lockdown about a month and a half ago, and along with that, my interest in Yu-Gi-Oh kind of dwindled for a while. I didn't get any chance to play, and I didn't feel the need to play, and my creativity was low. So I just took some time away. I'm sorry I didn't address it to you. I will try to be more active in the future. We'll try to keep posting videos, making a video a week probably. But for today's menu, we got my Zoodiac deck profile for the new format. This is updated for the new format, so let's get right into it. Now, let's get right into my monster lineup. I am running 3 Zoodiac Thoroughblade. This card's effect, for those of you who don't know it, is when this card is normal or special summon, you can discard 1 Zoodiac card, and then you can draw 1 card. Also, effects exceeds monsters that have this card as a material do piercing battle damage. It's good to know this. Next, I'm also playing 3 Zoodiac Whiptail. This is a pure Zoodiac build. Some builds cut the Thoroughblade, cut a little bit of the Whiptail down to 1 if you're playing an Eldritch variant. This card is a quick effect. You can attach it to a Zoodiac Exceeds monster, and after damage calculation, if this monster battled, you can banish the opponent monsters. Sorry for getting stuck a little bit like that. I'm playing also 3 Zoodiac Ramram. Ramram's effect is when this card is attached as a material to an Exceeds Zoodiac monster. You can negate 1 trap card your opponent activates. So that's really good. That means you can negate probably like an Imperm on your Trident. Pretty standard lineup so far. I'm also playing 1 Rat. Man, I wish this card was at 2 or even 3. This card with Broad Bull is absolutely bonkers. But for now, this card only has 1 effect because it's only at 1. So when this card is normal or special summon, you can Foolish Burial 1 Zoodiac monster. If this card was at more than 1, he has an effect that when it's attached as an Exceeds material, you can detach 1 card and special summon 1 Rat Bear from your deck. But since you only have 1, you can't really detach and summon another one. This is where my Zoodiac lineup differs a little bit from the standard. I also add 1 Zoodiac Bunny Blast. Bunny Blast has a similar effect to Ramram, but instead of traps, it can negate spell effects. And that's really, really good against decks like Virtual World and maybe even a little bit of Drytron. So good to know, good to keep. This is a good card. It could be very good going in the future. For hand traps, I am running 3 Ash. It's still like the most versatile hand trap, even if it is a low impact one. One hand trap that has been surging this format is Ghost Bell. I'm also running 3 of her. I believe that with all the effects in the graveyard and everything, it's a really good card to have. It's a really good card to keep. Also, I'm running 2 Gameciel and 1 Pancratops. This is a go in second Zoodiac deck. If I didn't mention it, now you know. Now, I could run Alpha Master of Beasts, but it's like a $40 card, and really there's really no need for it to be a $40 card. I don't see any need to waste money on it. If I pull it from a booster, then fantastic, but if I don't, I'm okay with running Pancratops and Gameciel in a blind go in second Zoodiac build. Ooh, cards flew out of my hand. Now, for my spell lineup, I am also running 3 Tengi's. Well, it's like a Rhoda for the archetype, for the type. So, activate, search anyone. This is also really good by the fact that it's a continuous spell card. In case you didn't know, you can combo it up with Barrage and blow it up instead of blowing up your own Barrage. For pots, I'm running 2 and 2. Now, I'm never so sure what ratio I should play with my pots. First of all, because I despise Pot of Desires like with a burning passion, And why do I despise Pot of Desires with a burning passion? Is because I always seem to banish 10 cards, and most of the time I banish like very high impact engine cards, and sometimes I destroy my engines. I happened to one time that I banished my entire Zoodiac engine, and that was like, what is that? I had 2 zoos in my hand and I banished 8 other zoos. That was nuts. That was before I was playing Bunny Blast also. uh Avarice is terrible if you draw it in your hand first turn, because you're never gonna have 5 monsters in the graveyard on your first turn. But in the grand game, it comes up and it's fantastic. For the one-offs, actually not, before the one-offs, we got some back row hate. We got Cosmic Cyclones. It's good for Eldritch matchups. It's good for Chuchi for the Virtual Lord matchup. So it's good things. One-offs. So I play 1 Barrage, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 bigger back row hate, and Mind Control. Now, I believe that if you're going second, this could be like kind of a trinity. Like this could be like one of the old trinities. It's a really good lineup of cards for going second. They're all really, really good. Barrage, in case you didn't know it, you can blow itself or one special, 1 continuous spell or trap, and special summon 1 zoo monster from your deck. For my traps, I'm running quite a few for a guy who is claiming to play a go in second deck. I'm playing Imperms. Imperms are not so good this format. I'm still debating what I should cut it with. Perhaps maybe a Skullmeisters. But I don't have Skullmeisters yet. They're in the mail, so for now we're playing Imperms. And this is where you're probably going to call me a stupid man, but I'm also playing Strikes. Now, here's my thought process in this. On the off chance that I lose a die roll, and I get asked to start first, I don't want to end on a board that's like based on Trident if I drew my Zoodiac engine and hand traps and then maybe an Imperm. That's just not good enough. I want to have something to rely on, and Strike is good because I'm not going to OTK my opponent's second turn. Never. So setting up a Strike, it could be good for a good grind game. And last but not least, for the grind game, I'm also playing 1 Zoodiac combo. Recycling my Zoo engine is really good, and you can never underestimate how good grind game could go, because right now the matchups are they could go quite a distance, perhaps especially with the Eldritch one. Let's get into my extra deck, and you will see some odd things and something that I will apologize for. Alright, so first of all, I'm playing 1 Hammer Kong. Yeah, it's nice. It's just another name for me. I don't treat it as much as over that. I'm also playing the card that I wish we had it at more than 1, and I wish I could play the other one, but you know, 1 is enough for now. It's a pop. It's fantastic. It gave me nightmares in 2017 when I wasn't playing this deck and I couldn't afford it, but you know, ideal. I also play 2 Borbo and also 2 Tiger Mortars. Borbo is good for going into zoos because it can attack directly to your opponent. Tiger Mortar attaches zoo monsters from your graveyard as it access materials to a monster you target. I'm also playing 3 Chakanines. Monster Reborn for the archetype helps me go into one of the plays that I really like doing. It is going into Megaclops. I really love going into Megaclops with this deck because sometimes you never know what could come up with it. I also play 1 Beedrill. I like to call it Beedrill. It's good. It does piercing battle damage. It's 2500 attack. It helps me push for damage when I need it to. And here's where I go insane. And I also play 1 Utopic Future. Yeah, the silence is good. I like the silence. This is where I go insane. I really do like this card. It's potentially game devastating for some matchups. And if I had Utopic Future Dragon, oh my god. Oh jeez, I would love to have Utopic Future Dragon. Konami, please give us the upgrade for this boy. Here's where I call myself a sad poor boy. I play backwards cards for now. I'm kidding. My zoos are in the mail. I didn't just get them yet. I wanted to do the profile and I didn't get them yet. But Zeus is so good. I mean, it was basically tailor made for this deck. It is bonkers good, this card. And the fact that it's not even a once per turn, not even a once per chain, that board wipe, not even once per chain? Seriously, Konami? Is there something wrong with you? But I thank you for giving me the opportunity to play Zeus and actually relive my nightmares from 2017. Next up, two more monsters. Nightmare Phoenix, how's we going to the back row hate? I mean, I have a lot of back row hate, but, you know, going into more back row hate. And last but not least, Big Boy Mega Clops. Now, I hate the Eldritch matchup because, well, it just says screw you to this beautiful boss card. But if you're not playing Eldritch, and, well, actually, Virtual has Chuchi, so it might be less good, but, good luck telling dinosaurs to get over this beast. Seriously, good luck. It's just that. It's like putting it there. That's it for the deck profile. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. If you did watch the video, I really do appreciate any kind of like and subscribe, any sort of support you can give. It's so greatly appreciated, and I really do want to again apologize for me disappearing. Sometimes life just gets in the way of you, man, and sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not as fun when you're in lockdown and you're sitting alone in your room and you're kind of depressed about it. Well, but yeah, that's all I want to say for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you do really come again and see my videos, and I will not do a combo profile for this deck. I don't think there's really a need. I mean, seriously, what can you possibly do turn one? A normal summon Ram, and then overlay into a if you want to go overlay into a Hammer Kong, and then overlay into a Trident, and then go to the right. There's a card that's called the Geonator. It has arrows pointing one way and arrows pointing this way, and it can switch control of the monsters that it's pointing to, and that's terrible. I mean, that is awful. I don't think it can come up in a lot of matchups, but if anyone wants to play the Geonator Link, go right ahead. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, but that's it for the deck profile, because there's really not much combos that I can show you. I will be doing more profiles on this zoo. I have an Eldritch core on the way. I mean, I could do a profile without having the zoos, but I'm not gonna do a full profile without having the entire Eldritch core. So you might be seeing that in a couple of weeks. Depends on how slow my post office decides to be. It could be very slow, it could be extra slow, it could be, I don't know. My post office is awful. I really don't want to go into a rant about them. What else? More Fluffles. There will be another Fluffle deck profile tailored for the new format. It could even just not change at all. I don't know. It depends on how I like it. Next up, also Dogmatica stuff. I will be doing involving Dogmatica into pretty much every single deck that I have, because it's broken and it's nice and it's sweet. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.